Hello everybody, this is Matthew Gillum. I'll be running this game for the UAG. This will be hopefully the conclusion to Nehebs' story arc with saving the woman that's been cursed for 400 years. And if everyone would introduce yourselves, starting with Javier.
Hello everybody, I'm Javier, and for this game I will be playing. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, you're broken up a little bit.
Okay. It didn't seem to be picking sound, but now it is. So well, I was saying I'm Javier, and I will be playing once again Leiranda, the gloomy high elf wizard that specializes in the abjuration school that has been assisting Neheb on this quest to lift the curse from the fallen paladin, and well, curious about how will work out, and hopefully doing some good to fight the evil in this world. And now as it's closing to its end, he just hopes to survive the experience, or at least die honorably.
All right, and Chris.
Yeah, my name is Christopher, and I'm gonna play Neheb, a Minotaur fighter sorcerer who sets his way to try to save the cursed lady because he don't think anyone should be cursed for 400 years. Yeah.
Awesome. And Alex.
I'll be playing as Sova Brightleaf, a half-elf once apprentice wizard in a small town. Has kind of followed heroes who saved her village and joined the UAG in hopes to expand her power and to repay the heroes. And she's on this journey because of that.
Awesome. And we have Ty.
I'm Ty. I'm playing Lieutenant Count von Tolia de Ladracus von Kempt, Esquire III. He is a human rogue fighter. He is here, one, to save the lady, because it's the right thing to do. But two, he's here to make sure the guild doesn't screw up too bad and like burn down the city and kill a bunch of innocent people and things like that. Break the law for the most part. That kind of thing.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. All right, guys. So last week the Monday or Tuesday, you rescued a little girl from a crypt and a little boy. After you sent two demons packing to whatever realm they end up in, you come back out, and several years have passed, and the little girl is no longer little, and neither is the little boy you rescued.
Which means I probably lost my job with the guild. With the city watch, since I've not showed up for work in years.
Oh, just think of all the back pay you have, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking after about 2 weeks they wrote me off and...
Well, hanging out with these guys, yeah, that's a good possibility.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is. I mean, you don't have any gray hairs coming out.
Not yet, no. Hopefully not for a good long while, but... I'm not sure I'm actually physically older, just that we were gone for a couple of years.
Were we really, though? It seemed like instantaneous. We just brought out the girl now.
Well, she was a girl, and now she's of legal age, so time's passed somewhere somehow, or else she has grown really quickly.
But was we not inside her nightmare? So it's probably to repeat all the time. But I'm not that smart, so I don't know.
Yeah,
we should take it when we get bad and see how it goes. Don't worry about that now. The warrior will only kill you.
Yeah, that and swords. Swords will kill you. So
Probably.
you see Leiranda and the young boy Christian, who is now a young man, and you see the town folks have aged, and they come and thank you for stopping the demons. And she's like, I was wondering when you guys were going to return.
Well, it seems like it was not so much for us, but at the same time, it's like a lot of years have passed by.
Yeah, this place can be kind of funny like that. It seems like only yesterday I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, from our point of view, only yesterday you were a little girl.
Heck, not even yesterday, like 2 hours ago.
Well,
Tops.
And in the most literal sense of the word.
All right, as you guys are having this little chat, a man rides into town.
Hello, man riding into town.
He is sort of a greasy-looking nobleman. You know the sort, like he eats too many rich foods, but still maintains his weight.
Oh, well.
He says, I've come to collect my taxes.
Taxes for what, good sir?
Well, this is my town. I rule over the area around it, and I've come to collect my taxes.
Ah, okay. Well, very well. If you're the proper authority and they owe you taxes, I'm sure they'll pay you taxes.
And the mayor comes in and he says, we've already paid taxes twice this year. Why are you doing this? And the guy goes, well, I've got to eat.
Well, how much do you need?
Well, they owe me 300 gold in taxes.
Oh, well, 300 gold.
You need 300 gold to food.
Well, it does cover for 3 months out of the year.
Didn't we leave a chest full of treasure back at that tome we were at? Because it was too heavy. Because it was too heavy to carry out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I was thinking.
Roll me deception.
Who?
Actually, I'm good at that. I got an 18.
Okay.
He might be better, but
I roll a 18 on my die, and I've pretty charisma, so I think I have 21 or something.
Okay. And so the guy looks back to the mayor and says, so you've been holding out on me again. Well,
they didn't know it was there. I'm pretty sure because there were monsters there and we killed all of them.
And we just kind of got back.
Yeah, like literally in the last 5 minutes.
So, where do you think that money came from? This town has been cutting me short for months. It's time I teach them a lesson.
I take a food ration and I throw in the face on him.
You throw a food ration in his face?
Yeah, he wants food, right?
He's like, you insolent bastard. You're going to regret that. And
Okay.
he pulls out his crossbow. He said, to teach you a lesson. And he points it at Christian and shoots him in the face.
Who? Who is Tristan, the little boy?
The little boy.
I trying
is
to
now
jump
a
in
young
front.
man.
I trying to jump in front of that, if I can.
It happens so quick you can't jump in front of it.
Fuck. Now on the bad guy. Okay.
Does he hit?
Let's see. With an 18, I'm going to say yeah, he hits.
Okay.
And you see Christian, where the arrow hits in the side of his face, the skin starts to blacken
Yeah.
and spread.
I'm just going to guess we should go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
And that
Sure.
was his surprise action, I'm thinking.
Yep.
So it's like a curse or something like that. Poison?
Poison.
Or a poison or something.
A very virulent poison.
Okay. Then I rolled pretty good.
Okay, so he is going to have. He didn't roll that well. +2, so. Alright.
Why is this world so mean?
Because this is a nightmare world.
You
Yeah.
literally are in a nightmare.
Into the Nightmare. The name of the sessions will have told us about this. Oh, couldn't we imagine?
Why? Why do you not get into happy dreams sometimes?
Well, if you'd been cursed for 400 years to relive your worst nightmares, what do you think would happen?
I don't know.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, we are already ordered.
Finally enough.
Alright, so. Yeah. Alright. Trying to decide exactly if I'm going to bump his hit points or not, but I don't think I'm going to.
Last minute decision.
Oh, I make a lot of those.
I just add number 1 before his hit points.
Alright, so Leiranda is going to be ministering to Christian and Count Von Tolio.
Okay.
What's he doing?
I'm taking out my scimitar because it's magical and it's a better slashing weapon. I'm taking it. This guy's within 30 feet of me.
Yep.
Or 60 feet. Okay. I'm going to go over to him. He's still on his horse, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going in front of his horse. And I'm going to cut the reins on his horse.
Okay.
If I need to roll to hit or whatever, just tell me.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. Try
I'll
riding.
even count that as a free action.
Oh.
Now
Well,
I've thoroughly confused you.
No, you haven't thoroughly confused me. You're just not going to like my action because I'm still not attacking him. After I cut the reins, I'm going to go around to the side of the horse and cut the saddle strap.
Okay. He slides off the side and lands on the ground.
Okay. And that's probably more than enough for my actions. I guess I'm standing over him now or near him, unless the horse is between us or something.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Neheb.
Yep.
So the guy is laying on the ground on the other side of the horse with Count Von Tolio standing over top of him.
I'm gonna move over to him and ask the village men, do this guy deserve death? Or deserve a punishment?
You'll just bring more trouble down on us. We just have to pay him. I don't know why. I don't know where you guys come up with there were gold in the tombs.
Okay. But we're gonna try to make an end to this. So I'm gonna attack him. With advantage, right?
Sure.
What is my... what do I have plus? I have plus 8. So 3. Do I need to add fire damage together or not?
Just he's immune to fire, so just regular damage.
Okay. So 9 plus 8, that's 17.
Okay.
First attack.
It doesn't seem to do near as much damage as you think it should.
It's magical.
I know.
What? Right.
Surprise!
I do 26 to hit, and I do... Yeah, I still roll fire damage, that doesn't matter. 18 damage.
Alright, and it doesn't quite do as much as you think it should.
But it still do damage, right?
Yep, still does damage.
Okay, that is my turn.
Sildor.
Okay. Silver is going to... Well, why not cast Mage Armor on himself
Okay.
to set off his sword, and that's about it. He's going to stay at I guess at the 30-foot distance for now. They seem to have him under control.
Okay. And Sova.
All right. I'm going to be really mad with the mayor, but I know that attacking him is a bad idea. So instead, I'm going to remember that this is a dream and that things here aren't exactly going to be interpreted as they should be. And so rather than actually fighting the mayor, I'm going to run over and I'm going to check on Christian as well.
Alright. So you go over to Christian. He's got the arrow still in his face. The black has just about covered the whole side of his face and is crawling up to his scalp and spreading down his neck.
All right. I'm going to use... Is he dying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to pull out the arrow and I'm going to use my healer's kit on him.
Okay. You pull out the arrow. There's a gout of black viscous blood that comes out, and there's a horrible smell of rotting flesh.
Okay. I'm going to be using, I guess as a main action, I'm going to use my prestidigitation to clean the wound and get rid of this substance from his face.
Okay.
And then I'll be using my healer's kit on him. That'll be my turn. I'm trying to keep him alive.
Okay. Not a problem. So, now this creature is going to go. And he takes half his movement and stands up. And he looks at Count Vontolio and Neheb and goes, "You shouldn't have done that." And he sort of flickers, like it's almost like an illusion. And now he's holding a glaive in his hand. And there's something odd about his beard. So he makes 2 attacks, and I'm going to roll a d4 odds. It's going to be Neheb. Evens, it's going to be Count Vontolio. And it is odd. So Let's see, it's +5. Neheb, 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So
I thought
you're-
they attacked. Oh, okay. Yeah, doesn't matter.
So you're going to take 6 piercing damage, and
Yeah.
you need to make a DC 12 con save.
Yeah, I'm doing that without of trouble, I'm pretty sure. 17.
Yeah, you're fine. All right, and second attack. Does a dirty 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right, you're going to take 8 slashing damage, and you need to make another DC 12 con save.
18.
All right, good. All right. And we're back to the top of the round with Count Von Tullia.
Okay. Well, this guy's serious, so bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on him. He now has disability or disadvantage on Constitution rolls. And I'm going to go ahead and attack him with my scimitar. That's only a 12, so I'm going to, or a 13. I'm going to guess that'll miss.
Let me double check. Actually, a 13 is his AC.
Okay, is Neheb within 5 feet of him?
I should hope so.
Okay, that's nice, actually. For 19 points of damage. If I need to break that down for you, I can.
No, it'll just be 10.
Okay.
It doesn't quite do as much damage as it should.
Okie doke. And then, what the heck? I'm going to go ahead and action surge and try to hit him again.
Okay.
And that time I got a 19.
19 will hit.
So I won't get my sneak attack this time, but ooh. I did 19 more points of damage to him, though, because I rolled good in the dice.
All right.
Or however much gets through.
It's half rounded up for players, half rounded down for monsters.
Okay. And then I'm done.
All right. And Neheb.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him 2 times.
Okay.
Do a 30-20 hit and 28.
Yep, both will hit.
And fire damage he was immune to, right?
He is immune to fire damage.
So first attack is 18. Second attack is 14.
All right.
So that is 16 in all.
All right. He is still up.
And what I had Ascensors and do it again. A 15 to hit and 19 to hit.
15 and a 19 both will hit.
So that is 12 damage. That must be 6 to him. And this one is 12 again, so 12 in all.
All right.
That's a 12 after resistance.
Yep.
And I believe that was my turn.
All right. Sildor.
So the two they are hitting them continually. Does he look like he's starting to wear down, or he looks still pretty okay?
He looks a little wounded, but not anything serious.
Okay, what's the range on this? 30 feet. Okay, Sildor is going to mutter something, and this guy will have to make a Constitution save.
Which he has disadvantage on, if I remember correctly.
finde as a ability check.
Well, if he doesn't have disadvantage with the hex, then he got a 24, which is actually a crit success for him.
And nothing happens.
Okay.
He is able to resist the magic trying to impair him. And that will be Silder's turn.
Okay. Sova.
How is the
Alrighty.
boy doing?
That's a good question.
So you're still taking care of the boy. He is getting progressively weaker. The black is still spreading across his skin. It's starting to form tendrils, and one has reached his left eye, and it's spread across his pupil, and that eye starts to glow red.
All right, the other person with me was what was her name?
Leiranda.
And this is the person that we're trying to save, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to just hold him and put him, like, lay him down. And I'm going to say, you can still save him. You just have to remember your teachings of Ilmater. Don't you remember them? And I'm going to try to persuade her to maybe heal him.
Okay. So, if you want to do that, that's no problem. She will cast Cure Wounds.
She's a paladin?
Yep.
Why isn't she using her lay on hands?
Yeah, she could.
Well, that's what I'm kind of hinting at.
Okay. Well, let me pull up her character sheet. Yes. I do not remember paladin stuff off the top of my head because I've never played one. Alright. So yeah, she'll restore hit points. The wound closes, but the blackness is still there. His breathing smooths out, and his eye is still red. Like glowing red.
Alright. I can't really do anything else except, again, keep telling her to focus her energy.
Okay.
Because I think she can wield more power than that in this place. And I'm trying to encourage her to do so.
Alright. She'll keep focusing all her power. She'll do something else next round. And so now this creature's going to go again. And Neheb. Never mind. I don't even need to ask. That's a nat 20. You take 12 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make me a DC 12 con save.
Yeah, I have to do that. It shouldn't be hard. 5 on the die plus 7, that is 12.
Okay, you're good. Alright, second attack. And that is going to be a 18. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So you take 8 more points of slashing damage.
Oh, damn it. At least I'm the tank, so.
Yeah, because if they had got a hold of Sova or Sildor.
Yeah.
Alright. So back to the top of the round with Count Von Tolio.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit him with my scimitar again. That's only a 13.
But 13 hits.
Does it?
13 hits, yeah. That's his AC.
Okay. That
I
I
don't
can.
think this guy is wearing any armor, so.
Nope, he is wearing natural armor.
18 points of damage.
Yeah,
And then bonus action, I'm disengaging and backing up 15 feet from him.
Okay.
So I should be out of range of his glaive or halberd, whatever it was, unless he moves.
All right, no problem.
That's it.
All right, on to Neheb.
Yeah, I don't attack him. 12 is not gonna hit, right?
No, 12's not going to hit.
14.
A 14 will hit.
Do 15 damage. Yeah, 15 before resistance.
All right, that's no problem. He'll take 8 afterwards because.
Yeah.
Round up.
And I didn't. If I didn't use Satan Wind last turn, I use it now. So yeah.
Yeah, I marked it that you used it. So.
Okay. Then can I drink the potion?
Sure.
Okay. It's just a normal potion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna heal from that. 5. So that's a straight. And that is my turn.
All right. I believe that'll put us on to Sildor.
Does there seem to be like any relation between the punishment this guy takes and the well now grown up Christian?
Nope.
No. Okay. No.
I didn't think about that. That would have been an interesting turn of events.
Kill the boy.
I guess then for now he's just going to cast. I don't really have. He's going to cast Ray of Frost at this guy. See what happens.
Okay.
So that's dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's 2 points of cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
All right.
Did you roll 2 ones?
Yep, I rolled minimum damage. Hey, sometimes you roll math, sometimes you roll minimum. And Silder's just going to like keep an eye on the guy and Sova, see what's happening back there, and that's going to be his turn.
All right. And we're on the Sova.
I still think that she can still save him.
Let's see. Yeah, she doesn't have a whole lot.
I'm not trying to speak to her as like the person that is in front of me. I'm trying to speak to her as in trying to communicate with her consciousness, not as a person that is in front of me.
I get what you're doing. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what. Let's make it a little bit of a dice roll thing. Roll me a D100, and I'll give you an increasing 10% chance of contacting her. So we'll say 80% and above right now. It works.
That's only 52.
All right. So she continues to cast Cure Wounds and everything she can on him, but she is just frantic at this point. Like, she's lived this over and over and over again, and she just can't escape it. But it's just a fresh horror for her every time she has to go through it.
Okay. Well, that's my action, so I would say trying to convince her to do the breakout.
Okay. Alright, so this greasy nobleman is going to take a couple more swipes at Neheb. Alright, and a 24 will hit, and a 24 will hit. He's rolling good today. Alright, so that's 6 points of piercing damage, and make me a DC 12 con save.
10 on the dice is 17.
Alright, you make that one. And the second hit, you take 8 points of slashing damage, and you need to make a DC 12 con save again.
Nat 20.
Alright, yeah, you're good. Alright. Back to the top of the round. Count Von Tolio.
Okay, I'm 15 feet from the guy, so I'm going to run in and try to stab him. I got a 21. Let's see. For 23 points of damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm disengaging again and going to back up 15 feet. And I'm going to yell at Sova, because I'm not thinking I should just talk to the girl, but I'm yelling at Sova. I'm saying, tell her that none of this is happening. This is all kind of her fault. She can stop this. All of it. And then I'm done.
The girl starts sobbing. She goes, I know it's my fault. Alright, so Neheb,
Yeah.
you got this guy that keeps stabbing you.
Yeah, I'd try to return the favor. 14 to hit and 18 to hit.
Both will hit.
So the first one is 15 damage. Second one is 17 damage.
Alright. How you want to kill him?
This is just a fat man, right?
The best that you can tell, yeah.
I gonna slide his stomach, and so all his guts gonna fall out.
Okay, so you slice through his stomach, and you expect everything just to fall out onto the ground. But something odd happens. He sort of shimmers, and his skin turns purple. And what you took to be a beard earlier are tentacles covering his face. And he falls to the ground dead.
Okay. So, do you know what he is?
Are you proficient in religion?
No. I gonna take the dead body and throw it beside the other people and ask what the fuck this is. After we help the guy first, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
Okay, well, make me a roll.
18.
It's good enough. You would recognize this as a bearded devil.
What's a bearded devil doing here as a mayor of all things?
Well, this wasn't a mayor, it was a nobleman, but...
Well, nobleman who's declaring taxes from the town is pretty close to the mayor. Or lord.
And so, you guys have killed this guy. The Christian is still on the ground. He gets better every time she casts Cure Wounds, but then he gets worse again. And the black continues to spread across his face. And
I'm going
go ahead.
to run. I'm going to run over to her, and I'm going to grab her by an arm, like high on her arm. I'm not squeezing to hurt her. I'm not shaking her or anything like that, just enough to make sure I've got her attention. I'm going to say, look, this is your opportunity. This is your chance to stop this so it never has to happen again.
She looks at you and looks you in the eyes with this sort of blank look on her face. And she goes, okay. And she pulls out her sword and stabs Christian in the chest.
That was unexpected.
That was unexpected.
And
Could you not just suck the poison out?
It was literally melting flesh. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
going to put that in my mouth.
Probably had worse in there at one time or another. I mean, in my mouth, not yours.
wow. This conversation just went sideways. yeah, never mind. I don't want to know. All right. So she's standing there with her sword in his chest. This, like,
Okay.
long sword, and she's just got her head down.
So
Her eyes are closed.
that was your solution?
I'm gonna pull the sword out and dry the blood off and try to get the body away.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Straight up strength.
You could use athletics if you want to.
It's 19 straight up strength and 22 with athletics.
Okay. Let's see what she rolls against you. And she's proficient in athletics as well. Well, that's a dirty 20. So, yeah, you pull it out.
I'm not trying to take the sword away from her. And I'm gonna dry it off and put it inside her. What do you call it?
So you're not trying to take it away, but you're going to dry the sword off and put it away for her.
No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna lead it down to her fin to put the sword in. I don't know what that's called.
A scabbard or a sheath?
Sheath, yeah. I'm not gonna try to take the sword out of her hand. I'm just gonna pull it out, try to follow down to her sheath, and
All
carry the body away. I walked her away. So I hope the other one's gonna remove the body.
All right, so you're walking her away, and she's just real quiet. She's still got her head down. Do you look her in the face?
Sure. I'm gonna ask about you okay and try to get eye contact with her.
Okay. You would probably have to stoop down since you're so tall.
Yeah.
So
you know the thing a stupid boyfriend do to the girlfriend when they're mad, when they look down, to just put the head under and look up at her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right. You look up into a face that is no longer a young girl's face. And her eyes are glowing red.
Oh,
And
fuck.
everybody roll initiative.
Oh.
I'm trying to yell, I think we have a problem.
Alright, so let's see. Her initiative's a +1. Oh, she rolled really bad. Let's see. Just remember, Chris, you said Are you sure level 8's going to be enough?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not fully health. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a 13. She rolled 5, so 6.
But I thought it was only a level 8, but yeah.
Alright, that's for her. And, okay. That's...
I don't blame Towns because he made her kill her friend and turn evil.
No, I didn't.
Alright, yeah, we'll just use a couple of those.
Just make sure he's dead over there.
So that's...
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I have anti-toxic. That probably could help him.
Well, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's ish, sort of dead. Alright, so if you would add those in there, they're going to be the number 6 is going to be Leiranda, and the other 3 are going to be 3 more bearded devils.
Yay!
Because we didn't have a problem with the first one.
And we've already used Action Surge.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I said deadly. Alright, let me add another calculator on here so I can keep up with their health.
Ty, are you just keeping the cemetery so I'm gonna delete it on my sheet?
If you want it back, I mean, I can give it back to you after the adventure. I don't care.
I have a long sword that's better, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if you don't mind, I guess I can keep it.
Yeah, sure. You just keep it then.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
No problem.
52.
I've stole a lot from your dead body's character, so.
Alright.
So many devils, so little time.
Yeah. Sildor, as you're looking around, you hear Neheb holler, "We may have a problem." And the mayor sort of shimmers, and in his place stands a bearded devil, as well as a couple other townsfolk that were nearby. So you see 3 bearded devils, and Neheb's over with Leiranda. What do you want to do?
Who is, like, the overall disposition, approximately?
Okay, so
you
where
don't
the
need to
horse...
go like into over detail, but more or less.
All right, so if you imagine a town laid out in sort of a T shape, Neheb is about 3 buildings down, so about 40 feet away with Leiranda. The mayor was standing on the porch of one of the buildings next to the horse, so there's a bearded devil right there next to the horse now. Over towards the right, next to the church or the abbey, temple, whatever, there are 2 more bearded devils standing next to each other. And I'm assuming everybody else was pretty much laid out in the position they were in when everything went down.
Well, I was standing next to Leiranda too because I had grabbed her arm.
Yeah, but Neheb said he walked her off, so...
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay, then. Yeah, given the range, he's going to actually look at the two battle devils that have appeared on the side, like, well, from the townsfolk that transform into them. And he's going to try and cast Fairy Fire over them. That's these blue motes of light start kind of raining slowly over them, and they have to make a dex save.
Alright. Dex save. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure one succeeded and one failed. Let's see. Dex. That's not a bearded devil. Back up. Dex is a +2, so 8 and a nat 20, so.
Yep, you were correct on your assumption. So one of them. Now it seems you have some of these points of light sticking to his devilish body and beard. It seems to be giving off this dim bluish light. And Sildur is going to. You say this was shaped like a D?
Like a T.
Oh, like a T. Guess he's going to use his movement to kind of move to, like, to the other side, opposite of where these two bearded devils are. And that's going to be his turn for now.
Okay. Alright, so first bearded devil is going to move in. Roll me a d4. Is going to move into Count Von Tolio.
Hi.
How you doing? And he's going to make 2 attacks. The first one's going to miss with a 5. The second one was with the glaive, and it is probably going to hit with a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. You will take 8 slashing damage,
Okay.
and you need to make a DC 12 con save.
Nope. Got an 8.
Oh boy. All right. So since
I
you
want to
failed,
give him inspiration. The one inspiration I have to reroll.
probably a good thing.
Okay. I got a 17.
All right, you're good. If you would have failed, you would have lost 5 hit points at the start of each one of your turns
Yes.
until you died. All right, so Count Von Tolio, you've got this bearded devil in your face.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm switching my hex to him now, and he'll have disadvantage on dexterity rolls. And what the heck? I'll go ahead and try to stab him. You know what? No, I'm not going to stab him. There's nobody else within 5 feet of him, but I have put my hex on him. So my main action is going to... Crap. Nah, he's just going to keep coming after me. Screw it. Yeah, I'll try to hit him. I got a modified 20.
Modified 20 will hit.
No sneak attack, but 14 points of damage.
And surprisingly, he takes full damage.
Yay!
All right.
And I guess that'll be it.
All right.
Oh, actually, my offhand, I have a buckler on the back of it, but I'm reaching down to take a scroll out of my belt. So I have the scroll ready to go.
Okay.
But that's my end of my action.
Yep, no problem. And Neheb, you're face to face with Leiranda.
So she looked like she want to hurt me, right?
She's not made any aggressive action towards you, but she has glowing red eyes, and she looks older and more battles worn.
Okay. Do she have a shield on her?
Nope.
I'm gonna pull out her sword if I can?
You can try to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. What do you want?
See, that kind of sort of would be a sleight of hand sort of thing, I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, make me a sleight of hand check.
I didn't do that. Let me see. 15.
15? Alright, and see what she does. You're not going to succeed because she rolled a natural 19.
Mm.
And she has a +1, so.
That was my action, right?
That would have been an action, yes. If you
Okay.
want to use a free action or drink a potion or anything along those lines, feel free.
Let me see. I have no potions. I have nothing. So yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
Alright. Alright, so now
Besides, says you need to calm down.
Oh yeah, telling a woman to calm down, that's always a good idea. Oh. Neheb, you're going
Works
to learn one of these
100% of the
days.
time, all the time.
Yeah. Chris, I would like you to get up right now and go in the other room and tell your wife to calm down. And please leave your mic on because we want to hear this.
She's gonna just ignore me. So that's easy.
Alright, so Bearded Devils. The two that were standing, one of them is glowing, and the other one's not. And they're going to D4. And one of them's going towards Neheb, and the other one's going towards Sildor. I'd say they would. Let's see, you're 40 feet away. They've only got 30 feet of movement, so they're 10 foot away. And Sildor, I'd say he's not close enough to get to you this round, so that'll be their turns. And on to Sova.
All right. How many can I hit them with the 40-foot area?
40-foot area. You could probably get. Figure this in my head. Alright, yeah. You could get probably Leiranda and 2 of the devils.
All right. I'm going to get up from a Christian who's been dead. I'm a little in shock. But I'm going to turn around to Leiranda, and I'm going to tell her, you're the one who's quitting on everyone and letting them die. And I'm going to cast a 3rd level shatter.
Nice.
They need to, and I'm going to sculpt spell on any of my allies that happen to be in the area. So they don't have to, they automatically make the save and take no damage.
Okay.
And they need to make a con save.
Con save. Alright. So, Leiranda, con save. Leiranda, I'm almost 100% sure if she makes it because she has a 26.
The DC's 15.
The Bearded Devil fails, and the other Bearded Devil fails.
So they are going to take a total of 21 thunder damage. And
Nice.
she is going to take 10.
Alright. There we go. And is that your turn? Or do you want to do some more stuff? Do all the stuffs.
I don't have that many actions. I'm going to do something along the lines of moving away from the combat.
Okay.
30 feet.
Alright. That's not a problem. There's nobody within range of you, so that's really not an issue. Okay. So, we're on to Leiranda. Alright, so Neheb, I'm really almost sorry about this. Leiranda reaches down, pulls out her sheath, pulls out her sword, reaches across her hip, and pulls out a weird sort of looking mace. And she's going to make an attack against you. A couple of attacks, actually. Alright. And the first one... Will a 17 hit you?
Yes, but I run a shield.
Okay. And what does that raise your AC to?
21.
21. Alright. And so, let's see. So she has to get 12 or higher to actually hit you. And she fails, so it's a 16. Alright, so she misses both of her attacks against you, and that's her turn. And we're back to the top of the round with Sildor.
Okay.
You've got one bearded devil heading towards you. There's one bearded devil heading towards Neheb, and one on Count Vontolio.
Yeah, he's going to see this one coming towards him. He's going to kind of sift around, like in his position. Can he position himself so this very little devil that's coming towards him and any of the others will be like in a line?
Okay, you could only get one unless you like really moved. Like if you took your movement and went south and then to the east, and then you could line up theoretically within probably 60 feet. You could get two bearded devils and Leiranda. That would be like the only two ways I could see it happening.
Well, the range is up to 100, so yeah, it's pretty big range.
Also, Neheb's in line too, so I don't know if that will affect him or not.
Oh no, it's okay. He gets only like the one that's coming towards him, another one. He doesn't want to hit an ally.
Okay.
So he's just going to shift around and start waving his hand like in a circular fashion. They will crackle with electricity and be like, "You had it coming." And shoot a lightning bolt. They both have to make a dex save.
Okay.
Is dex? I think it's dex.
Yes. Let me double check their dex. That's going to be a +2. So first one rolls a 14 plus 2 is a 16, and the second one rolls a nat 1.
Okay, the 16 just barely makes it. The other one fails, of course.
All right.
So I have to roll the damage. Ooh, not bad. So the one who failed takes a 35 lightning damage, and the other one takes 17.
All right, they're both up still. They're looking a little ragged, but they're both still up.
So after Silver goes all Palpatine style, he's going to, if he has any movement reminding, he'll just back away to try to keep his distance with the one that's coming towards him. And that will be his turn.
All right. So, Count Vontolio, did you step away from the one that was on you? I don't remember.
Nope.
All right. Well, he is going to take a couple of swings at you. One of them, he wants to tickle you with his beard. Rolled a 2. So that's going to miss.
Yay.
And will a 14 hit you?
No.
All right, both miss. Alright, so that's his turn. Count Von Tolio.
Okay, I'll take a stab at him with my sword. That's a nat 20.
Alright, double max,
Okay.
which I'm pretty sure you're going to kill him.
It'll be 31 points of damage.
Oh god, yeah. He only had 17 health left.
Okay.
I just made the one bearded God, I can't talk today. Bearded devil, resistant to everything. So these guys are just normal. As long as you're doing magic, you're good.
And if possible, I want to move so that I'm within 30 feet of Leiranda and the other two bearded devils, if possible. Like in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And... Oh, I didn't take a bonus action yet. And I've got one, but... Shoot. I'm going to hold it. Okay. I'm going to see what happens.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, Neheb. You're face to face with Leiranda, and you have a bearded devil walking towards you.
Oh, crap. I'd rather say to Leiranda, I only do this for helping you, and I don't attack her. Do you have 17 hit?
Nope.
20?
20 will hit.
Okay. So I do 5 damage. She should take that, right?
Fire damage, yeah. She can take fire damage.
Okay, so 16 damage.
Alright, 16 damage.
And yeah, that is my turn. I have no bonus action to do. So yeah.
Okay. So, second bearded devil, the one going after Neheb, is going to get within range and take 2 swings.
Yep.
First one is going to be a 17 hit.
Shield.
Shield, alright. And the second one is a 3, so that's no worries. Alright. Third bearded devil, I believe that was the one going after Sildor. He's going to take his movement to get within range and take 2 swings. Alright, that is a 24 to hit and a 10 to hit. Sildor, you're muted, buddy.
The 24 hits, of course.
Okay. Alright, so you take 6 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a DC 12 con save.
Well, 6 you said? Well, the pain word takes that.
Okay.
And con save?
Yep, DC 12.
Exactly 12.
Alright, you're good. You're not poisoned. Alright. And Sova.
Can I still hit the same 3 as before?
Well, there's not 3 there left anymore, but yeah, you could do 2 in Leiranda. With a little fancy footwork.
I'm just looking over my options right now. Fire seems to be hurting Leiranda, though.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cast a level 2 Scorching Ray at her. Is a 18 going to hit?
An 18 would hit, but she uses her reaction and raises the odd-looking mace thing in her left hand, and it sort of just absorbs it.
Okay. The next one's going to miss with a 13, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's going to probably hit with a nat 20.
Nat 20 will definitely hit.
So 24 fire damage.
All right.
that can't be resisted.
Minus 24. And what level of spell was the one that just got absorbed?
It was level 2.
Level 2? Alright. Just need to jot that down. Okay.
And I'm pretty far away as it is, so that's gonna be where I stay.
Alright. And Leiranda's turn. Alright. She's a little annoyed. But she's going to use her bonus action and cast Searing Smite at a 2nd level and use the charges out of the mace that you just so kindly provided, so she doesn't lose a spell slot.
Cool.
And she's going to attack Neheb.
Great.
Oh. Alright. Well, that'll have to... Okay, nat 20.
Hmm.
And let me look at this information on her sword. Make me a DC 15 con save, Neheb.
Well, he's fucking gone.
I rolled 14, but I used Favor by the Soul, so I did up to 18.
As long as you get 15, you're good.
Yeah, but I got 14, but I have a thing that gives me 2d4s plus, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, as long as you get over the 15, you're fine. That's
Okay.
You're just going to take damage. It's not going to be an instant kill.
Okay, great.
You had me worried there for a minute. Alright, so that's going to be, let's see, D8 plus 9 plus 2d6. I rolled a 1 on the D8. So there's 10 plus 2d6. So you'll take 10 slashing damage and 9 fire damage. And at the beginning of, if I remember correctly, your turn, you'll take an additional 2d6 fire damage unless you make an active effort to put it out.
Oh, fuck. That's great.
You can make a save on it at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Alright. So, second attack. That's going to be a dirty 20 this time.
Not gonna hit.
Alright.
My heal is still up.
Yeah, that's right. You do still have shield up. Good. Alright, so moving on. Sildor.
Okay, given this guy wants to get close and personal, he's going to try to shock it. That's a 14 hit.
14 will hit.
So Solar kind of finds a hole in the creature and again lightning courses through his arm and it takes 6 points of lightning damage.
Alright. He's looking rough, but he's still up.
And Silver is just going to move 30 foot away from it, but like in the direction of Leiranda and the others.
Alright.
And yep, that's going to be it for now.
So you're moving away from it, or are you just moving around it?
No, away from it, but in the direction of the others.
Alright, well, he will get an attack of opportunity then.
No, he won't.
Oh, shocking grasp, that's right.
Yeah, he can use reactions.
Alright, yeah, you're good. No worries. Alright, first bearded devil is dead. Count Fontolio.
Okay. All right. I take it Nehebs in pretty bad shape.
Yes.
So, bonus action, I'll switch. Now that the other guy's dead, I'm going to switch my hex to her. She's got disadvantage on Constitution rolls, and I will run at her and try to hit her with my scimitar.
Okay.
And that's a 17.
That will miss.
Okay. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Then that's all I can do.
Alright, Neheb.
Yeah. Neheb proceeded to turn around and attack the bearded devil, but he see his good friend Town come and help him, so he just gonna hit the lady.
Alright, go for it.
I roll a 19 on the die and a 20.
Alright,
So,
both will hit.
Yeah, both on dice, and the one is a nat 20. Okay.
So the nat 20 will be double max.
But I have. So how do I do that? Because I have what do you call 7th attached, so my D8 is 3D8, so that's 24 plus 16. Do we add what's modifier to? Is
Yeah.
that also twice?
As far as I'm concerned, it is.
So 40. So that it's 56 damage.
Nice. She looks wounded, but she's still up.
And I gonna roll the other damage. And I roll 18 more damage.
Alright. Okie dokie. That's all you want to do?
Yeah, how's he looking?
She's looking rough, but she's still up.
I wish I have my essence search. But yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. So, Bearded Devil. That was on. I think this was the one that was on the Nehebs, so he's going to take a couple swings. 15 will miss, and a 12 will miss, so you're good.
Yeah.
And
God.
the one that was chasing around after Sildor is going to go back after him. A 24 to hit and a nat 20.
I take 2d6 damage, right?
You can make a con save to see if you fit. DC.
A nat 20.
Yeah, you're fine. It goes out.
Okay.
All right. So, Sildor, you've got 2 hits on you. One of them is a nat 20, which would be the glaive. So you'll take 6 points of piercing damage. Make a DC 12 con save.
I have a question.
Sure.
That I saw before, because, like, if a hit is not going past the arcane ward, do like effects of the hit still apply?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah,
Alex, what's the rule on that?
I actually
It's
don't
just
know
up to
either.
DM interpretation. Me personally, since if a ward blocks a hit fully, I would say no.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it's
kind of what I
blocked.
was thinking.
It also says when they wounded the target, you don't wound him because you don't hit him. Or don't hit his flesh or whatever.
Yeah. All right. So your ward blocks the first one? Is that what I'm understanding? Right.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the con save then. You're fine. So the nat 20, though, it would be 16 points of piercing damage, or slashing damage, and you do need to make a DC 12 con save on that one.
Yeah, because that depletes my ward. So con save. It's 19.
All right, you're fine. You just take the 16 slashing.
Okay.
All right. Turn that off. All right. So, Sova, what you doing?
So they're all kind of grouping up together again because Sildor is moving closer to them.
Sildor was circling around to be near everybody else, so yeah, everybody's kind of focusing on Leiranda right now.
Okay, so would I be able to hit all of them with Shatter?
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay, I'm going to cast a level 3 Shatter, and I'm going to sculpt all my allies out of it.
All right.
They have to make a DC 15 con save.
All right, DC 15, so Bearded Devils first. First one's a 2, second one's a 4, and Leiranda is a dirty 20.
Okay, so those two take 12, and she takes 6.
All right, one of the Bearded Devils is down, and the other one is looking very rough. Very, very rough.
And I'm going to actually move closer now. That'll be my turn.
All right, that was the Bearded Devil that was on Sildor is the one that's down. The other one on Neheb is still up. But just barely up. All right, Leiranda is going to... what can she do?
Surrender.
It's probably not going to happen.
Come on.
You said probably. That means there's a chance.
If you want to try to convince her, go for it on your turn. All right. So, yep, she's going to. Sorry, I'm having to read spells. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, that's interesting. All right, she is going to cast. No, she's not. She's. Yeah. All right. She's going to cast.
Great.
Make a wisdom saving throw. And let's see, what's the DC on this? 16.
15?
16.
Yeah, but I rolled 15.
Ah. Okay. Well.
I don't use an inspiration.
Okay.
A 17 on die. Right there.
Alright, that'll work.
Oh my god.
And we're back to the top of the round with Sildor.
Okay, Sildor seeing the situation, he's going to, like, again, and stand his arm with this wand, like, slender wand appearing in his hand. He's going to twirl it around, and you will see these 9 purplish darts sprawling from it, kind of in all directions, and then converging again where the others are fighting. And as they fall down, 2 will hit the battle level, and the other 7 will hit Leiranda.
Okay.
So the devil's going to take 7 points of force damage.
Alright, he is down.
On Leiranda, it's going to take, as he gets repeatedly hit, he takes 28 points of force damage.
Alright. my calculator go? There it is. He is still up, but looking severely wounded.
Okay, he's putting his one back up again, and gets closer to the group, and that's going to be it for this turn.
All right, bearded devil's dead. Count Fontolio.
Okay, I'm going to try to hit her with my scimitar.
You're alone. You're alone and surrounded now. Surrender.
That will be a 16, so that will miss.
Yep, 16 will miss.
I'll go ahead and take a bonus action. I'm going to second wind. I'll get some hit points back. All right, I got 8 hit points back. I'm back up to full.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, Neheb.
Yeah, I don't have made 2 attacks.
Okay.
A 3 and a nat 1. So, yeah.
All right, roll me a D100. 50 and above, you don't have anything happen. 50 and below, she's going to do something.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I feel my death right now. 93.
93, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
All right, and if that's your turn, we're going to move on to Sova.
Can I imagine a healer potion and drink it? Probably not.
Probably not. I mean, you can try it, but it may or may not take any effect.
I'm gonna try it.
All right. Make me a... let's see. Make me a straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence?
Yeah. I mean, you're literally trying to imagine something into existence.
3.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay.
All right. So, Sova. Okay, get rid of that.
I'm going to say to her, what do you hope to gain from fighting us here? Nothing will happen, and you'll continue to relive this cycle endlessly for who knows how much longer. You can still change that. We were sent here to help you.
And she screams at you and says, "You're just a manifestation of my imagination. You will all burn."
Excuse me, for manifestations of your imagination, we've actually done nothing but try to help you since we've been here until you attacked us. So I would argue that alone is proof that we're not part of your nightmare.
Yeah, but you got to think, she's also having this people helping her throughout her nightmare. You guys have just sort of stepped in and taken their place.
So she's crazy, in other words.
Well, 400 years of living in nightmare is pretty much enough to drive you insane.
Okay.
So, is that all you want to do, Sova, or do you actually want to make an attack? Free reaction.
I'm going to... I am going to just shoot a firebolt at him.
All right.
18 to hit.
18 will miss.
Okay.
Alrighty. And now Leiranda's going to go. Let's see. So she's got Count Vontolio and Neheb there now. So let's see who she's going after. Odds is Vontolio, evens is Neheb. And Von Tolio it is.
Bring it.
And she's pumps, let's see, nat 20
Oh god.
on the first one and a 21 on the second one. So, nat 20. Let's resolve this first. Where's that sword? Alright. So, make me a DC 15 con save.
That's a 12.
Okay. You are...
Take one of my inspiration. My last one.
No, don't worry about it. Keep it.
Okay.
If I die, I die.
Yeah. Yeah. So... Yeah. The sword tears through your body, and you instantly fall dead.
Ah. Okay. All right.
Assuming you had less than 100 hit points.
Yeah, I had less than 100 hit points.
Okay.
It's literally what you said. If I die,
I could have had like 6 more levels and still would have had less than 100 hit points.
All right, so you are... And by the way, when I say dead, you're unconscious. You're not dead. You can still be brought back up.
So is it just 0?
He is at 0.
I thought he was like dead.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was like...
Well, she's taking her second attack on him, so... Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so... Yeah, that one hit. So that's a D8 plus 9. And she's going to be a bitch and pump a smite into it.
So you try
And
to kill him.
She's going for an outright kill.
Yeah. Alright. That's going to be 15 damage. She rolled really poorly.
Well, I can't really take... Well, I mean, I can't take hit point damage. I take damage, but that's basically, what, 2 negative death rolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you get over your hit points, you would die.
Oh, the 100 alone was over my hit points.
Well, no, it didn't do 100. The sword actually says it will kill at anything below 100 hit points on a crit.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
I'm just at 2 negative death rolls then.
All right. So, Sildor, you are the only one between Count Von Tolio and his next death roll.
The last death roll. If he fails, of course.
Yep. I think he's going to... Actually, he's not... Yeah, he's going... He doesn't have... Does he?
You got a healer potion last time.
But... Yeah. He's going to run what's left of the distance and seeing him drop as he gets closer. He's going to kneel down next to him and try to hit him a healing potion.
All right. You can do that.
And that will recover him 6 hit points.
6?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
The Count is back with the land of the living.
We're still in the land.
I don't want to be. I liked being dead.
All right, Neheb. Actually, no,
not the
Count Von
Count.
Tolio.
Okay. Well,
I've already written you off.
I guess I'll stand up, and it won't do me any good. But I'll try to swing at her. I got a 21 that time.
That'll hit.
Oh, my hex is gone now because I was dead. But I still do 13 points of damage to her.
All right.
And Okay, I used half my movement to stand up, but I can still bonus action, disengage, and move away 15 feet.
That's true.
Okay. Sorry, Neheb and Sildor, but I only get 6 hit points.
Yeah,
No.
that's okay.
I'm not leaving the fight. I'm just getting out of her melee.
All right, Sova.
It's not mine.
Neheb. I keep trying to skip people.
Don't be sorry. It's a sound tactical decision.
I don't
she
know.
gets
Made 2
basically-
attacks.
2 attacks, and y'all get a bunch. So,
18 to hit,
18 will miss.
and I roll a 12 on the other one.
Yeah, they both will miss. They hit. They just glance off her armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand here and hope I'm not gonna die.
Okay.
I tried
Now,
to.
since I'm going with the record of I keep trying to skip people, it's Leiranda's turn. I'm just kidding. Sova, what are you doing?
That's a good question. But I think at this point she just deserves to die. So I'm gonna cast a Scorching Ray.
All right. And does that target her alone?
Well, she's the only one left, so yeah.
Okay. All right. She uses her reaction, and that little nifty mace-looking thing in her left hand absorbs the spell.
The entire spell?
However many castings of it you got, she absorbs 1.
Okay, so the other 2 rays, I guess. So that's gonna miss with me. And 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. All right.
Well, the first one was also going to hit, but you absorbed it.
Well, I had to give her some useful tools since she's only a level 8. Leiranda is going to, since she's got Sildor and Neheb there, odds is going to be Sildor, evens of Neheb. And it's going to be Sildor.
Yes. Sorry.
First attack. Sildor does a 23 hit you.
23. Yeah.
Alright, she is going to pump a level of smite into that.
Don't do it. It's bad
Well,
for you.
she was provided the extra spell slot, so might as well. Alright, so that's going to be 7 plus 9 plus 4. So 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 9 is 20. So 20 points of damage.
Ouch.
And if you're still up, she's going to swing at you again.
Yeah, he's looking rough. Like, even paler than normal.
That's impressive. Alright, so 27 to hit. If I looked at that right. Yeah, 27 to hit.
Yep. I'm about to get toast.
Alright, so D8, that's going to be 11 points of damage.
And he's down.
Okay. That's Leiranda's turn. And we're on to Count Vontolio.
Okay.
Sildor, you can make a death save.
Three.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, Count Vontolio.
Not to worry. It's time to return the favor. So I'll run up to Sildor and pour a healing potion down his throat. He gets 8 hit points.
Alright, Sildor, you're back up with 8 hit points.
Am I within melee distance of her?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to bonus action disengage again and move back 15 feet.
I don't blame you. All right, Neheb. You just saw your friend go down and get brought back up.
Yeah, I don't hope I to hit her this time, because I think I have a lot of misses. I roll amazing. I roll 2 3s, so
God.
so yeah, I'm gonna and I have 9 plus to hit, so fuck that shit. Okay, yeah, I'm good. That's my turn.
All right. And Sova.
Well, I'm just feeding her power, so not going to cast any more of those spells at her anymore. I'm just going to cast Alter Self, and I'm going to give myself a nice wolf-like body.
Okay.
And I'm going to move as it's closer to her. I'm still probably a little far away, but move to at least 10 feet away from her. And that will be my turn, as Alter Self takes an action.
All right. And we're back to Leiranda's turn. So, Sildor is still down on the ground as far as she knows. He's still dead, so she's going after Neheb. And, ooh, nat 1. That's going to sting. Somebody roll me a D100. 50 and above, she does something random.
95.
Yeah, that's a 64.
All right. So she goes to swing her sword, and something like her grip spasms, and it comes out of her hand and lands in the ground about 10 feet away.
The sword or the mace?
The sword. The trick is the mace is not really a mace. It just looks like one.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, she, as a second attack, is going to attempt to punch Neheb in the face.
Yeah, great.
And that's going to fail with a 6. So, that's, she's going to make an attempt to go get her sword and take a AOO from Neheb.
Ooh! 18 plus 9, 27.
That'll hit.
And I rolled bad. I almost rolled the lowest, so that is 12 slashing.
All right. All right. She is looking really rough. She is nearly done for, guys. All right. So she gets to her sword, picks it up, and it is now Sildor's turn. And she's no longer in melee with you, so you can jump up and run away if you want to.
Yeah, he's going to stand up. Well, he saw that maze thingy absorbing this, so was spells before. Did it seem? Well, no, it was the spell it absorbed. It absorbed like, well, it was like one attack completely, didn't it?
It absorbs one spell, theoretically. If the spell has multiple components, then generally I'll let part of them go through.
Faggot. A good tactician has versatility, and he's going to pull out his magic sword and shoot her.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
That'll be it.
Those grand total of 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright, she is still up, but she is not happy.
And Silver's just going to move away. 30 feet.
All just
Alright.
roll away beside Neheb, but yeah.
Okay. So we're Count Von Tolio.
Okay. Well, she's not engaged, so no more sneak attack damage either, but he doesn't care. He's going to run up to her and try to hit her, and he got a 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 9 points of slashing damage.
Alright, 9 points of slashing damage.
And he's going to stand there in front of her.
Okay. Brave man. But as you make this hit, she starts laughing. And the laughter sort of continues and gets deeper and it almost becomes painful to listen to. And she says, "You will never free me. I will always be here." And she falls to her knees. And as for, we're out of combat.
She's still there. She's on her knees.
Yep.
Is her eye still red?
Yep.
Oh. Von Telio screams and lifts his sword, and he's going to cut her head off.
Okay.
What? What?
Making an attack with advantage.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
What the heck?
Alright. So, you explain what you're doing. Let's be as graphic as we can be.
I think
He looks
before
up.
that,
He looks up to the sky and he screams. He's taking his scimitar in 2 hands and slicing it across her neck so her head will go tumbling. And then he just throws down the sword and turns and walks away, not looking at anybody.
And Neheb gonna yell "No" in the background while he's doing it.
She's like, "I changed my mind."
why did you do that?
Alright. So her head rolls across the ground. The light in her eyes slowly dims. There's not as much blood as what you think there should be from something like this. And the mood around, like the lighting around the village, sort of brightens a little bit. And are you paying attention as you walk away, or you just got your head down?
No, he's not paying attention.
All right. So I'm going to think that this is what I'm envisioning. She was at like the T crossing at the top of the street. You're walking back past the Abbey. And as you get past the Abbey, you just like walk up and you see somebody's feet, like in your vision, like they're standing in front of you, like you're looking down and they're just standing there.
Oh, he looks up.
And there is the young girl that you guys rescued from the Abbey. She's a little kid again and happy. And she grabs onto you and hugs you and says thank you.
He hugs her back. He's like bawling. He's like crying.
She's like, "I've been here so long. I never thought I would be free again. The pain was not worth my vengeance." And she's just bawling her eyes out, and she's just like clinging to you.
He's doing the same back at her.
All right. So, guys, you have managed to save Leiranda. And the curse is removed. You all wake up, laying in the beds, and any items that you happen to have picked up in the dream are gone.
No, my fireball scroll.
Well, I figured you were more worried about the speak with animals.
Well, I threw down the scimitar, so do I still have it, or does Neheb have it, or is it gone?
Who had it when they went in?
Neheb.
All right, Neheb still got it.
Okay.
Only the things that were from the dream were left behind.
Okay.
And Lucia's there, and she says, "Oh, thank God. I was starting to worry about you guys. You've been in there for days."
When Silver wakes up, he's like, so that's how dreaming feels like. So emotional. I don't like it.
Neheb, John, wake up and run over to the cursed lady to see about the await.
All right, she wakes up. She opens her eyes.
And my face is just in the...
Yep,
First
and
position.
then she screams.
Yeah, probably not one of his smartest ideas.
Say the
Yes.
easy, woman.
She's like, "Who are you?"
I'm one of the people who saved you.
Saved me? You do look familiar. It's almost like I've dreamed of you before.
Yeah, we was inside your dream and saved you. And it had been my quest to remove the curse on you. And these people helped me to do it, and I don't point at the people.
Curse. I remember the curse. Oh, the nightmares. Oh, where's my husband?
Apparently, you've been asleep a very long time.
How long?
4 centuries.
And she just sits there with her mouth wide open, it's like, whoa. She just can't process this. She's going to need some time.
400 years.
Yeah, Neheb, I don't think you're helping, Lucia says.
Does someone maybe could get a glass of wine or something for this woman?
I think I'm gonna need one after this. I'll go get it.
Can
Oh,
you take some ale to me or meat? Too? Thanks.
I'm not your waitress. If you want a drink, you're gonna have to buy it. You're gonna have to give me some coin.
I don't know, throw some giant.
Okay, you guys are literally in the next room from the meeting hall, so there's drink if you just walk next door.
Yeah, but you still have to pay for it.
Walk next door.
Still have to pay for it.
I'm sitting. Vontolio's going to sit down with her and kind of gently put a hand on her shoulder, and he's just going to say, "Please, could someone go get this woman a glass of wine?
Yeah,
More for medicinal purposes than party and hearty, okay?" And
Lucia says,
that's one.
"My work's done here. She should be fine now, and I will let Ilmater know that things are complete." And
Thanks
she
for your
just
help.
steps out of the room. And as you bring her the glass of wine, there's a bright flash in the room, and the same angel that was there before is back.
Oh,
I'll
the
give everyone
diva.
tankards and I'll offer the angel one.
You can
He
give him
says-
mine.
Thanks, I've got something that's a little better, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay. 2 for me then.
Leiranda. So, you've finally been freed from your curse. Ilmater welcomes you back. Feel free to take whatever time you need to process. It has been a long time. Well, long for you, not for me. And he says, is there anything I can grant you? He's talking to the group.
Oh.
What are you capable of to grant us?
You know, you performed a service. In general, we repay things like that. We can do worldly treasure if you'd prefer. Or just something a little more... He sort of waves his hand and, you know, a little more flair for the dramatic.
Do we have to say it now?
In general, I don't make many trips down, but I would prefer not to have to make many more.
Well, I just want to think carefully about what kind of, thought I have.
So, do we get granted as a group or as each person?
Well, I'm going to leave that up to you guys, actually. If it could be a horde setup, or it could be individual requests. It won't be anything too hinky. Oh God, Ty, you just sent something that said monkey butt. What is it?
What the? That's your way? You want something monkey butt?
Oh, it's anti-monkey butt powder. Okay. That's actually really good stuff. I've used it for my nephews when they were little for diaper rash.
Sure, your nephews.
Yeah.
Oh, I've used it before too. I mean, there's nothing like riding on a tractor for several hours for a day to give you a, swamp ass.
Picture it didn't happen.
Okay, if you want to see a picture of my ass, I mean, I can arrange that.
So,
not sure you want it, but okay, if that's what you want, the diva will grant your wish.
Oh my God.
I shouldn't have said wish. It is a request, not a wish.
request? Okay.
Sailor will kind of step up and say, I don't know about the others, but I myself have been, kind of a researcher. Been always looking for knowledge on both the arcane and the natural magical world around us, and I don't know, anything I could use, I guess, to try to make others not have to go through the suffering I had to. At least maybe try to change things a bit for whatever will be the duration of my, miserable life. So, if it's something that you could provide, knowledge is what I seek.
Okay, he gives you a library card.
It's a super celestial library? That would be cool.
No, he. What level is Sildor again?
6.
And keep in mind you got 2 XP from this, so if that would level you up, just
No, 6 because he has leveled up like previous season, so he will still be 6.
Alright. Alright, let me see what I can come up with for something that's level appropriate. Alright, anybody else got any requests? Let me grab my Dungeon
So-
Masters.
The request you got, right, is only from the Angel of Ilmater, right?
Yep.
So I do not request a placing of Thor or something like that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I could ask to be faster. No,
I don't-
whether that's the mobile feed or a couple extra points of dexterity or whatever.
You'll never know.
Or something
Alright.
else.
I'm considered to be stronger, but I don't know Ilmater what she's about or he is about.
Forgiveness in general is probably the best way to look at it.
Endurance, I think, too. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I
Forgiveness.
remember endurance.
Endurance. Oh.
Then he wants something else then.
The crime judge.
Alright, give me just a moment, guys. I'm going to grab a book real quick.
Or maybe wish for his ability to ignore pain. But that's probably not gonna happen.
Oh God, what did you think? I missed that. I just stepped away to grab my Dungeon Master's guide.
I said the ability to ignore pain.
Well,
Like
ignoring
resist-
pain is easy.
Like resistance or something like that.
Yeah, you're not going to get resistance.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not gonna happen, but
Well, I'll tell you what.
no, I'm not. I'm not trying to do anything yet.
Okay.
But I want to see what the other did, so I can get a better understanding.
You want to play the damage.
No. I think Neheb has learned his lesson that he has to be very careful with what he asks for.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you at? All right, so you want something to increase your wisdom or intelligence or your ability to gain knowledge? Is that what I'm understanding, Sildor?
No, honestly, the way I did is I'm not aiming for any specific let's say from the game point of view and not looking for anything specific. I just said whatever I feel he will have said. I don't know. You can interpret it as you see it.
All right. Well, and Alex, you can fill me in here. Wasn't there at one point with Jander's campaign where he got the ability to research in a pretty fantastical library?
Yeah. Because it belonged to Mistra.
All right. And who does Sildor follow, if anybody?
He doesn't really follow what God, so to speak. He's not really the religious type, at least so far.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Mm-hmm.
So the Deva goes, what I can do for you is I can have Ilmater contact Mistra and see if she will let you in her library. If you would like.
Her library. Is that like a hole? The library of a god? One will wonder what one could find in there. Seems interesting.
All right, and so that's where he's going, but he's going to let you think about it. And Sova, what can we do for little Sova?
I was thinking, and I'm going to look at Count Von Tolio, and I'm going to say Count Von Tolio was really there for all of us, and he's always looking over us, and I feel like that he's been very inspirational and leading us through this nightmare. And I want his words to inspire that in other people. And mechanically speaking, I'm requesting that Count Fontolio gain the inspiring leader feat.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the Deva goes, that can be done, and he claps his hands together, and there's a book in his hand, and he hands it to Count Vontolio and says, feel free to read it at your leisure. It'll take you a few days, but after you read it, it will give you the feat. And the name of the book says, How to be a Fortune 500 leader.
He will walk forward and put his hand on the book, and then he looks at Sova and he says, Sova, I'm not worthy of this.
I want you to take it. I believe that you are meant for great things.
That's nice of you.
I can't thank you enough. Very well. He'll take it.
All right. And so, Count Vontolio, what can we do for you?
Yours is the god of forgiveness, correct?
That's true.
Then I ask the impossible.
Oh, this should be enjoyable.
I ask to be able to forgive myself.
For what?
My past.
Any particular part?
Oh.
No, pretty much all of it up until maybe a year ago.
Okay. He looks at you. He says, all right. That's a heavy task that you take on yourself, but it can be done. It will require a year of service.
Very well.
For an entire year, you are to forgive and help out those in need.
I want to help him too.
I can do that. I'm not sure that's going to make me forgive myself, though. But I'll gladly take this on.
And outside the game, we will periodically text roleplay some situations, and I will come up with an interesting way for you to still be able to remember your past, but come to grips with it.
Okay. Darn it. I really just wanted 2 dexterity points. Come on.
All right.
No, this is awesome.
Neheb.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard everybody else's.
My goal is to serve Thor. And to serve Thor, I need to be the strongest way ever. So I would like to learn to carry more or be better to use my strength abilities. If that is possible.
Let's see. Let me see here. What's the name of those flipping books?
Manuals.
Yeah, that's the ones.
Either manuals or tomes, depending on what.
What's your strength at now?
20.
He's like, okay. You will have to talk with the Temple of Cord, but I will ask Ilmater to intervene on your behalf. And if they happen to currently have a manual of, I think it's gainful exercise, if you complete whatever tasks they want you to do, I'm sure they will let you read it. Assuming it's, at a stage that's readable.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, and we'll roleplay that out later.
Oh.
So, at this point, Leiranda looks at you guys and says, I really don't know what has happened to my family's wealth. My husband and I were quite wealthy at one point. Even had a large keep. I'm going to donate the majority of it to the local church, but I would like you all to have something from me. If you would be willing to take on the task of retrieving anything that happens to be left of our family fortune.
You would like to what?
Well, she's going to donate whatever's left of her family fortune to the church. And what she doesn't donate, she wants to give to you guys. But you basically will just have to go fetch it for her because she doesn't have a clue where anything's at in this world anymore. She's been gone for 400 years.
Well, unless you had immediate family, there's probably a good chance after 400 years you don't have anything anymore. It probably would have gotten confiscated by someone else. But we can look. Let that be the beginning of my penance. I will help this lady try to find out what's happened to her family and fortune.
And I'm gonna help too.
Neheb, you're almost getting to be where you're a very useful member of the group. Has the recent calamities that's befallen you given you over to a new leaf by chance?
Maybe.
All right, guys. So if I'm assuming everybody would agree that was a deadly encounter, everybody gets 2 XP.
Yes.
Yay!
And I would like to reward Sova for her generosity with 2 inspiration.
Yay.
Yay!
And if nobody cares, I'm going to stop the broadcast there. And we've managed to wrap this thing up. So anybody that happens to watch in the future or is watching now, thank you. And stopping broadcast.